What's going on YouTube? Flamesword here, joined by Casey, aka Coach Theismann. As you guys have all seen in all my other videos, we have been chipping away at fitness stuff. I've discussed that me and Casey are going to do things. Casey give you guys advice, since he is all not certified. You have the certificate, the degree, one of the highest ones in physical training.
Probably the most prestigious. Yeah.
There we go. So
prestigious.
Just finished the workout with him. It was back day, as you guys all know. For the most part, in all my videos, I show the deadlift, the squat, the bench. Just, in my opinion, the three most important workouts or exercises that you should know how to do. And today we started something new with my deadlifts in order for me to increase my strength to get an even higher PR. Currently, I'm at 455. Today, in the video after we're done talking, you see me attempting a new PR, and if I hit it or if I don't hit it, that's up to you guys to go check it out.
The training he's doing is there's all these different types of rep schemes that you can possibly do. Most traditionally, you're going to see 3x10, 3x8s, 5x5s for strength, 6x3 for power, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 ladders, all different types of rep schemes that can help you get to where you want to go. Mike's been kind of at somewhat of a plateau with what he wants and what his goal is to get to.
Which is a crazy goal.
Yeah.
I think I've only told you my goal, but my goal is one day. It's not tomorrow, it's not next week, but like in the next 5 years to deadlift 800 pounds, which is a crazy, crazy goal.
It's going to be big.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a wrestler's belly, powerlifter's belly, something down the line when I have to attempt this.
So we were on three blocks before, 2 blocks of hypertrophy. This might be our 6th or 7th block. We've been on 4. So 7th block. So with training with me, he's been with me for almost 6 months. Since
2-3 months.
2-3 months.
Yeah.
And
dude,
he's a veteran.
Serious gains.
Yeah, he's made some serious gains.
Holy shit.
And you're definitely not a novice. So this is something that I would throw on him.
Yeah, that as well. People have to understand that. Like, I had definitely been working out since I was 20 years young.
Yeah.
Not the craziest workouts, just kind of bodybuilding workouts. If you guys know who Ziz is, are you Mirren, bro? That guy basically did his workout. I was like, that dude's super shredded. I want to be just like him. Workout for workout, exercise for exercise. I did exactly what he did, and then it came out working fine. And then down the line, my injury happened, blah blah blah, and then I just always continued to choosing to stay fit. But now, since meeting up with Casey, I love strength now. Like, just feeling powerful is probably one of the coolest things in the world. And the greatest thing about working out with you, or everything that you've told me, you're getting me stronger, but I'm still athletic. I still have like these fit features that I could go run for a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, go swim, go rock climb, do all other activities, and not just, oh, there's heavy weight, let me lift it up.
Yeah, I think people get too caught up on, there's the difference between what we're doing versus most people are going to work out. You can go to export and just work out. You have the same, you can call it the bro split, chest and tries, back and buys, deadlifts, or most people don't even do deadlifts, shoulders, arms, and then you repeat that. It's the same thing every week, in and out, and you're not seeing success, or you're getting yourself caught into bad positions or imbalances between guys who have the chicken legs. Now we're not even going to go into that, because I have chicken legs, but it's from 5 years of running in the Marine Corps. But what we do is training, and I think that training is something that it's different than working out. Training, you have a set goal and you have a plan. Having a plan is training. So if you have something you want to succeed with, you've got to set those short-term and long-term goals so you're successful on the way there. Now, with that, the movements that we do are multi-compound joint or multi-joint movements, big compound movements. They're not just your bicep curls. We may throw them in there. We threw them in today just to hit them. No big deal. But
we never do a lot of them. I think the most you've ever had us do biceps is like 2 exercises in one workout, and then everything else comes.
I would rather do chin-ups. What we did today is we're doing what I like to call it's either a wave or undulating rep scheme. So what I'm doing is I'm really training his neurological. It's neurological training. So at any given time, he should be able to hit a certain weight and to make his body react to that. So we're going to set up rep schemes where it's 5, 1, 3, 2, 5. So his weight's going to shift back and forth between different weights, but he's got to have that mental strength and that ability to harness that, cue himself up to go and get that lift. And it's fatiguing. It's really fatiguing because you're not doing a build-up where you're going for a 1 rep max from 8, 5, a 2, and then you're hitting a one rep PR.
It wasn't easy.
It's not easy, right? So he's got to have that same velocity, same power output for every single lift, and to try and maintain that same weight, especially after that single. Like, you guys are going to see the single, like, whether you get it or not, you're putting 100% effort into it. You know, that's mental fortitude training. You know, there's a certain point where the form's going to break, and we can go into form all day long where, you know, that's another topic, but most people don't understand what real form is, with the spine being, you know, bent like this, or having a small round, which is actually beneficial because your muscles actually, when you're having that arc back where you have a big chest, you know, you're looking at the mirror, your muscles are actually in a shortened state, so as soon as you actually lift, your muscles are going to pull anyways. So why not start in that little bit of a round where the muscles are lengthened, and that's in their strongest point, and then go into your lift holding that same form. As long as the back doesn't bend any further, there's no risk. As long as that, you know, you have the core strength to be able to hold that, you know. And if you want to try and do big weight, you have to practice using big weight. You can't just go in and expect to hit a PR. Your brain's not going to let you do that.
I was just going to say that, yeah, like on your point when you said like form doesn't matter, where obviously it matters.
It matters, yeah. You got to have good form, safe state.
For like today when I'm trying this new PR, I've never touched this weight in my life. With me hitting this PR, you'll see that I have roundness, maybe extra roundness than normal. Felt great, no belt, my hips are fine, my lower back feels great.
And that's the biggest thing is you guys, you know, at home don't understand is that the communication between me and him. If he feels something, he's gonna let me know.
That. You guys do not see that at all on camera. Like Casey would legitimately ask me after each set, "Are you good? Or should we go down weight? Should we just keep it at this?" And I'm always like, "No, back feels good, no tightness, my hips feel good, lower back doesn't hurt."
And I'm always asking, what are you hitting? What are you focusing on during that lift? When you start struggling, what does your brain tell you to do? Like, are you telling yourself to pull the weight up or drive your hips through?
Yeah.
You know, for a deadlift, you want to be driving your hips, driving it back into your body versus pulling it up with your back. You know, little things like that, which tell me a lot as a coach to know where he needs to improve on. So, you know, his upper back is a little bit weaker than his lower back, so we need to target that, doing some good mornings, you know, some high pulls, stuff like this to help develop that, so that when he goes back into it for the next time, he's a little bit stronger and he's going to finish that rep this time. So that's kind of where we're at with the rep scheme for deadlifts. So you guys will see is he's in the next video that you guys are going to see, or later in the video.
Following this little conversation, you'll see it. This is week one.
This is week one of it.
The new program, the back day of week one. So we're going to see, obviously, my PR is 455. You guys will see if I hit the new PR. The exciting thing is to see how, because when we first did the first strength cycle, I went up 100 pounds or something. Almost like 90 pounds on my deadlifts. And now we're going to do something new. I already have better form developed from the first block to the second block of muscle building to now this block. And you even told me about your one friend who told you about the form of the deadlift. I applied that today, and I was like, my hamstrings feel like they're being used more. This feels lighter. Like, this feels easier. Like, I feel like I have more rhythm. And just to see the progressions, which you guys are going to see, hopefully by that time, the special channel that we're discussing, talking about, will be released and be able to come out with a lot more stuff than what we're talking about now, because we've been going back and forth for the past 6, 7, 9 weeks of just a bunch of things, brainstorming things, what to come out for you guys. I read every single tweet. Casey literally reads every single one of my comments on my videos and then tells me the next, like, yo, this guy said this about your form, blah, blah, blah. So we're seeing everything you guys are talking about.
Don't be a warrior.
And we're trying to just gather as much information to bring you guys out the best stuff that we think will be able to help you, the things that we do every single day that help us. Everyone has a different body. Everyone has a different body type. Everyone's body reacts differently. You have to figure it out on your own, and it takes years. It does not happen within the first month. Like, as you start working out, you'll be like, oh, I can feel like these muscles I never felt before, and then you start moving them around, and you're like, wow, I'm kind of more in tune with my body.
And lastly, for me, everybody has been taught differently. The one thing you're going to remember for the rest of your life, the first time you go into a gym or the first person you trust, whatever they told you, whatever form they told you, that is biblical to you. So if you think that having your back flat to the bench is the end result or the end to form for you, you know, you might be a little bit behind the times, okay? But that's what you know. But just whenever you're thinking about it, understand that there's different ways to do different things, and there's a lot of research that's come out over the last 40, 50 years when you know, all those theories came out for the first time.
What we just said is what we were taught, what we know. You have the ability to go on the internet, look up everything on Google, look up everything on the web to figure out, all right, he said this, they said this, how can I
both sides
turn everything into one, right? Take a piece from each pie, combine them into one big pie, and then be like, all right, how do I apply this to my body? Which one feels the most comfortable? Which one gets me the best results? And you go from there. Now, remember, this is week 1 of the new program. I'm just showing you guys my first primary lift, which is the deadlift. We did a 5-3-1-2-5 for my deadlift, and you will see if I do hit that new PR. But if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Casey. His info will be in the description below, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Let's go. It's all your head. Get it off the ground. Get it off the ground. You're getting it. Keep that core, the shoulder blades back. Hold on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lightweight. Make your body get it. Lock it in. Lock this. Let's go. Yep, finish. Up tall. Lock out. Stand up. Cross.